Today we're going to do more expert challenges. We're about halfway through, so 7 of the 15. I'm going to try to get through at least 2 more today during stream. Maybe 3 if we're lucky. What do we want to start with? Corrosive Cache is pretty tough, but I think, yeah, we could try this one. We'll go random. And with that, let's jump into it. So yeah, Corrosive Cache has Acid Rain, deal 2 damage to all units after combat. It also has the Bleeding Cache, so every time your units take damage, you lose some coins. And finally, it has Strike Hard, so both enemy and friendly units have multi-strike. So most difficult thing here is trying to keep your units alive, but it also means that your units deal an insane amount of damage. Interesting. So with Stealth, that's actually really good because the Acid Rain makes sure that they die. If we get Endless on one of these Molten Encasements, then our Rector Flicker is just going to be insane, especially if he gets Harvest. Interesting. Combined with the Acid Rain, that's 4 damage per floor. Not bad. We also have cards with Consume, get discarded instead. That works pretty well with our Memories of the Melted, getting a huge Ember Burst. Don't think it's going to be as good though. Being able to do 4 damage ends up being really powerful for us, especially with Seraph the Diligent. All those spawns, even if they spawn in the top floor, they just die when they go to the top. Wait, no, Seraph the Diligent doesn't spawn anything, I don't think. Or is it 5/3s? I can't remember. Yeah, we're gonna go Harvest. Although Reform is pretty good. No, we'll do Harvest. Being able to stack and get a huge Rector Flicker that does multi-strike is probably the best thing for us. Hopefully we get something like enemy star on each floor. Nope. But if we can keep these guys from killing us, then our Rector Flicker is going to be really strong. Let's see here. We torch 1, that puts him up to 20. We put a Train Steward in front, that gets him up to 25. Put a Dragon in front, that puts him up to 30. He'll still die. So we just, I think we just play up, I really would like him on the bottom floor, but let's just play him up on here. And get these guys out here so that they can die, and we can start, put him up there in case we get the... Yep, just to get the Collector. And get you in there. Just trying to get as many units killed as possible for our Rector Flicker. We will get a Molten Encasement. That should be enough to kill the boss, but let's see. Get you in there. Yeah, that was enough. Seems good. I think Unmolded is good. Hidden Passage. I don't think it's Ritual of Battle. The armor's pretty good to put onto Rector Flicker. Or to any front unit. Ascend is interesting. Try to overstack a floor. Really depends on what we get. That's our next units. We can go for that. We can see if we can get enough units to overstack. Yeah, definitely not going to take Horned Warrior, but Wickless Baron's really good. We can get two Harvesters on the same floor. Lady of the Reformed is also really good because she gains burnout passively due to Acid Rain. She takes benefit from being reformed as well. Although it's very unlikely she gets reformed unless she gets, like, wrecked. Let's go with Wickless Baron for now. He'll get pretty strong as long as we can continue to fit units on that same floor. I think we want unit upgrades. Let's see what other remnant unit we get. Well, there is the Lady of the Reformed. I don't think it's Paraffin Enforcer. Although this does give a lot of rage because he strikes twice. But our burnout units die so quickly. I think it's Lady of the Reformed. Let's see what upgrades we get. Endless. There you go. That helps out tremendously. As long as we can get the as long as we can get it out quickly, we will be able to stack stealth the entire floor. And with Rector Flicker plus Wickless Baron plus Molten Encasement over and over again, we're in really good shape. I think we can handle armor. Since everything has multi-strike. And we do 4 damage passively as units get up there. Oh, this is great. So we can actually start with stealth. So get you out there, get you out there, get you out there. You recover 5 health. You're a real jerk. Let's put you guys. Yeah, we'll put you here as well. That actually does a lot for us. And we can torch here. And we can mold it. Really gotta be careful about where I'm putting stuff, but we can put that there. Oh, you're just dying to the passive Acid Rain. But the fact that we can kill that entire floor is really good. And these guys are only gonna get stronger every time one of these Molten Encasements dies. Get you in there. There's a good chance we draw a torch or an ascend, and it would be really nice if we could make sure these guys are dying. So we get you out, get you in, get you up, and now you're dying. Seems good. Cool. So we lose a lot of coins. That's one thing with the multi-strike that makes it tough. But in general, that was really good. Second molded? I don't think we need a second one. I think we just want holdover on the one that we have. What about Purifying Cleanse? It's pretty good on the Lady of the Reformed, but I'd almost rather that she died and then came back. Do we want another Molten Encasement? I mean, they're always good. Yeah, we could take another one. Piercing 5 damage? I don't know that we need that much targeted damage because of the 4 damage per turn that the units take. So I think we skip here. And what unit do we get? Ooh, Demon Fiend. once we can play him, he's really strong. Paraffin Thug is going to struggle to get kills until we can upgrade him. What are we getting into on the next floor? Probably Pyre Health plus Merchant of Magic. We'll take the Demon Fiend. He's a dead weight right now, but we should be able to... Actually, no, he's not a dead weight if we can get Memories of the Melted. Then we can play him. With that in mind, maybe it's good to duplicate Memories of the Melted. Let's see what Hellhorn unit we get. Yeah, I don't think either of these... They die too easily. But I actually like this a lot. Being able to gain a huge amount of Ember. I mean, we lose a lot of units during the battle. Awoken is likely to be some type of healing, which is not bad. Because they do take passive damage here. Stygian's probably not so great. Umbra could be interesting, depending on what we get. What do we want? I think rare Awoken cards are going to be better for us. Ooh. Unleash the Wildwood is fantastic for that bottom floor. So not only can we start stacking stealth, but you know they're taking damage because of the passive Acid Rain. They're overcoming that with the units that are dying. So as long as units are dying, they continue to be really strong. But then we can just burst heal them up all that damage they were taking from the Acid Rain. Alright, so we can put... Yeah, we can play everything else. So we put you in the back, you in the front, torch one of you, put you in the front, and you're taking a lot of damage, but we're gaining some of that back. What do we get now? Not quite enough. So you're going to die. You're going to be real stacked. Memories of the Melted allows us to play Demon Fiend up here, which is pretty good. I still think this is honestly totally fine. Let's get you in there. Torch you. And then get a Train Steward in there. Get you in there again. We can also get you in here. Torch that. And yeah, we got 50 damage on the Daedalus. And our Rector Flicker is already really stacked. Yeah, 80 health, 27 times 2 damage is pretty good. And we can just keep playing this guy over and over again. We'll heal you up. And... Sure, let's put Daedalus up there. Torch him once, do another 50 damage to him. Get you in there. And vent. That went really well. What do we get? We have no summon effects. Wax and Spike has the potential to be really strong in one big burst onto the Lady of the Reformed, and we don't put her on the same floor as our Rector Flicker, so that's actually kind of appealing. Even getting just the 15 would give her 25 times 2 damage. Or not 15, 9. So that would be 19 times 2 damage, which is still really good. That seems okay. Lady of the House going with the Lady of the Reformed is a really good pairing, and I think we want draw. We get Ember. We get Ember from Memories of the Melted. We have 2 of them now, and so being able to play out more cards is the biggest benefit for us right now. We have 32 cards. We need to start getting rid of cards, but we need to use our coins while we can get them. And with that, let's upgrade some units. Large Stone. We can't put it on the Wickless Baron. I think it's going to be best onto... Ooh, hold on though. Lady of the Reformed seems actually really good, because these 2 can then fit on a floor of their own. Yeah, that's right. That's good. Let's get some extra health onto the Wickless Baron so that he can actually tank some early hits. We can also give him some generic damage. And that's all we can afford. We go all in on Harvest. Or, yeah, on Harvest. This is looking like a really good setup for this challenge. And if you're joining the stream, welcome. Hope your day has gone well if it's at the end of your day. Hope your day is starting off well if it's the beginning of your day. And yeah, we're gonna kick it off with this 15 armor challenge. This is awesome because we set up our strongest floor on the bottom, and the Pyrelite Master, right, he's gaining the 5 damage every floor he goes up. These Quill Marksmen, it really depends. It depends on how early we get one of our Molten Encasements, whether we're at a serious risk here. Well, that's certainly not going to help things. Let's see, they're doing... Let me think. You'll just outright die to this. If we put you in front, you take the first 2, you'll take 18, but you will gain 10, so a net gain of 8. It's probably okay. Alternatively, we can like send this guy up, but if we send him up... Actually, you know what? I have a different way I want to do this. I'm going to do this slightly differently. Resume. We might end up taking some fire damage here. But we'll see. Just because this guy incants. Get you up here. Get you here and ascend you. As I said, we're gonna... It's not perfect, but... now... Getting 2 dregs up front helps out a lot here. And you're going to eventually die. If I put you... If we do it like this. So we'll take some fire damage for sure. 10 plus 18, so we'll take 28 fire damage if we can't kill everything else. Alright, now we get the Wickless Baron. We get the Molten Encase. We can't fit the Molten Encasement. Alright, let's see. We should still be okay. The problem is we're not killing a lot of stuff down here now. We really want Lady of the House behind. But you're very likely to just die anyway, and we can get some extra damage. And now you can't make it to the top because of the 4 damage we're taking per turn. We do unleash the Wildwood here. I'm also okay if we get some stealth in there, just to reduce the damage a bit. And... yeah, we just vent here. So let me torch you, get Lady of the House. You're dying. You're not dying. That doesn't help. We are looking like we are in trouble. Get you in there. Get you in there. You're gonna do 24. At least most of everything here is dying. Not that it matters. Another molten encasement. Heal to full. Alright, I'm gonna retry this fight. I think there's a much better way to do that. It would help if I had realized, unlike how I did it, if I'd realized that the middle floor was the floor to play. Dum dum dum. Okay. Then we bring him up. He kills the train steward. He gets killed by the Rector Flicker. That adds a lot to that floor. We are going to... Actually, no. We don't even have to miss out because of the Memories of the Melted. We chump block with 2 dregs. Put the Lady of the Reformed up top. Torch. But we don't even have to play Memories of the Melted. And then she should 50 damage... Nice job, Narninian. Hey, I didn't ever do it until I mentioned it on stream, and then I only do it. So I don't know. Explain that one to me. Let's get you in there. Now we can actually keep these guys alive. We're not going to be able to kill you off. We can get you here to save us some damage. We are going to take a little bit of damage here, but not a lot. And then they'll both die on the top floor. And we get Lady of the House now, I believe, which makes this floor much stronger. I'll put you up front just to get them more harvest stacks. Get you out of the deck. Hit you all. Actually, made a difference. It put you at a damage threshold, so now you're taking 21 damage. And you're going to take 100 damage, so we should be good. Does mean the boss does more damage, but this is still going to be way better setup. There is the possibility that we'll get the Demon Fiend, but it's a pretty low possibility. So I'm just going to dump all the units down here. We can't fit you anywhere. Do we want to torch anything? Don't think so. Just leave it like that. Get you up there. I think we ascend. You know, if we ascend the boss right now, he doesn't get any extra... he doesn't get any extra damage. Which is probably the best thing for us. That'll give us 3 turns of damage against him. 35 times 6 plus 33 times 6 is a lot. That's like... Yeah, that's enough to kill him. Cool. And we're barely taking any damage. Got him. Okay, that was a much better play. I don't know what I was thinking the first setup. Endless on something is pretty good. We already have a molded that we don't ever use. Who do we put this on? Rector Flicker, maybe? Wickless Baron. I mean, we keep them alive like this. And the idea is that eventually we want Molded to have holdover. Do we actually skip here? I think another Members of the Melted is overkill. We already have 2 of them. I think we skip. Ooh, Inferno. Huh. Now I kind of wish took that Endless, but I don't think we don't have a floor that we can just destroy. I mean, we do until we get Demon Fiend out. Once we get Demon Fiend out, we don't really have a floor anymore that we can just like nuke. We are gonna go Merchant of Steel. So I think we just take the coins here. Man. Not taking Endless, not taking Inferno. That's normally I like both of those a lot. We can add Endless to another unit. To do it to another Molten Encasement. Problem is right now, I guess we could put it in front of the Demon Fiend on the 4 setup floor. Adding more damage and burnout onto Lady of the House seems pretty good. You want something to get raged? Yeah, this is fine. Oh, did we just give him Large Stone? The problem is now he doesn't fit with a concealed or Molten Encasement in front of him. I think we might have to add capacity. And I am going to keep upgrading units because, yeah, I guess we just keep adding more generic stats. I'm going to keep adding like this because the coins are going to get removed anyway. We'll get you some rage. So now we only have 2 coins, so we're not worried about, you know, anything dying. Honestly, we have really weak spell damage. I'm not too worried about that. We have a lot of it, which is actually part of the problem. But I think it's fine. Hopefully we get Molten Encasement quite early, and then we can start stacking it onto our Rector Flicker, which... So we play up on the middle floor, top floor. And after a killing blow. So let's just get you up there. Hey, that actually worked. He ascended, took the Jackstrips, and it still buffed the Rector Flicker. Cool. I think we just double Molten Encasement plus a drag, just to get rid of the drag. We can toss you guys down here just to get you out of the deck. And we'll come back for you, sir. We really need to get Permafrost on one of the Memories of the Melted. Alright, so we can get you up in here. Get you and you. How did you get so much damage? Oh, the rage from killing those units. Makes sense. And heal up here for now, and then vent this floor. Now we get the Wickless Baron involved. Get you there. You are going to be slightly raged. Get you in there with you. You're going to die from going up a floor. Let's just, yeah, okay, we can't play anything else. Interesting time for, these guys to show up. What do we have? We just have dregs. Oh, you're gonna die because it's 35 now. That's awesome. Okay. I don't know if Demon Fiend's coming back. Let's reform one of you. Get you guys down here. Oh, we can't play anymore. So our Rector Flicker has more stealth than the stealth boss. And we can still get rid of at least 2. Get you in there. But I'm pretty sure that our Rector Flicker is still going to kill you. Yeah. And if that wasn't enough... 88 by 2, and we could give you 2 turns of stealth, but we're going to be good. Cool. Resin removal doesn't do much for us. Votavary is interesting, but I think we much rather just keep our molten encasements because they're like Votavary, except they actually do something useful for us as well. Tiresome Climb could be really good because we often are playing up on that middle floor and being able to get 2 days. Although we do stealth, it's almost like getting days. Rage is pretty good. Yeah, I think out of those, Rage Serum's probably the best. But holy cow, we have so many cards. We need to get rid of a lot of our cards. Our torches are like complete garbage. And we won't really get much opportunity here. Do we want trinkets or unit upgrades? What do we have for unit upgrades left? Everything has been upgraded, so let's go trinkets. Get some more fire health, get some more coins. Enemies get -1. Is good with everything having multi-strike. That's actually really good. Alternatively, we can just like purge a whole bunch of cards. What are we going to go into on the next floor? We're probably going to go this route, and then we'll probably end on this side. So with that, it's probably better to just... I mean, none of these are going to change things that much. I think it's better to just remove a whole bunch of cards. Train stewards are pretty bad. Torches are also pretty bad. That should smooth out the draw a little bit. Biggest issue if we draw Demon Fiend the first turn, which we keep doing over and over again. This time we didn't. We can get... Oh, and actually we can play on the first floor, which is great. So we play you out. Play you out. Get you in front to tank the hit. And this is going to be awesome. He's already getting +40 or +50 health. Yeah, this is great. Get you up there. And we just leave it like that. We won't play the Train Steward out. Now we're hoping for Demon Fiend plus... We didn't get it, but we did get Lady of the Reformed, who's also pretty good. Get you in there. We can heal you guys up to full. Which gave you some armor, but not enough to really do much. We can just hit you for 36. Awesome. Now we're getting the molten encasements. That helps out a ton. And I think we just start torching stuff. Like Fel. Bring back a drag. Get a molten encasement in front. So we stack an extra stealth per turn. Let's just keep putting you guys in there. And hit you for... Well, I guess this is probably better. Add 3 damage to you. Hey! Gosh dang it! This drag. Oh, that's my own fault. Let's get you in there. Get you in there. Clear out all these units. We should be fine. It'll come back around. Yeah, they're all dying, which is great. Get you back in there again. And, oh yeah, we want to heal... I think we still want to heal you guys up. And vent. Should be pretty close to the relentless. Speaking of being pretty close. And yeah, we take 1 damage. Pretty good. And strange as it seems, I actually think the best play for us now... Ooh, Formless Child... is actually not that great. Memento Mori is really good though. We take the Memento Mori, and I think we actually want Capacity over Draw, or sorry, over Ember. Because then we can fit 2 Molten Encasements on the bottom floor. And they die to the Acid Rain no matter what. And then... we can actually put a Molten Encasement in front of these guys, or put a drag in there to block damage. So I think it's overall going to be better for us. And removing 2 or upgrading spells. Really would like Memento Mori to be much cheaper, at least a little bit cheaper. Okay, here we go. So now we can make Memento Mori cheaper. And we can put Permafrost onto Memories of the Melted, so we can play it whenever we need it. Adding plus 10 damage to a vent seems pretty good. So that was actually a lot of improvement over our current deck, and oh my gosh, our Rector Flicker is going to be out of control. It's out of control. I mean, you have seen some things that are in control. He's out of control. We're okay with this. We can take the damage because we stealth. As long as we get an early Molten Encasement, which we got one on first turn. That helps a lot. We can even put a drag up here to put some more damage out. You're going to be a while before you come back around, so let's put you there. And it seems pretty good. Lady of the Reformed. Are you gonna kill us already? Well, let's get this dragon here. And get rage on you. At least you're doing 90 damage. He's doing 36 damage per hit. So we get you in there. And I think we want... Let's see... If we get the Molten Encasement in there, we save a whole bunch of damage. 106, you're going to do twice, 72 damage. But then after that, we should be okay, maybe. It's kind of dicey. Still think we want you up here to save damage. And I think we're still killing you. We are. And now we can get the Lady of the House up there. And get you in there to save some damage. Get you in there to save some damage. Oh, the molten. Okay, that's what killed. That's what did it. Now we just want to double stack here. We took a lot of fire damage for that, but I think it's okay. The boss should be a real pushover. Yeah. Boom. Alright. And now, Seraph. Don't think we need any of this. Intent on Death is pretty good, but... well, we are going to be able to get Pyre health, which is good. Let's see what we want for trinkets. Extra Pyre health, Rage does not decay, Conserve Ember. I think we conserve Ember. Let's see what spell upgrades we get. Double stack onto the Rage maybe, or onto the Burnout? No, definitely not on the Burnout. Getting another -1, maybe on the Ascend, or making. I think Memento Mori being 1 cost is really good. Magic power on the other vent, and then we don't want double stack. What would we duplicate? Unleash the Wildwood, maybe? Wax and Spike? Memento Mori. Maybe a second Memento Mori is okay. And yeah, we don't double stack anything. We reroll. We can remove Consume from a Rage Serum or from a Memories of the Melted and then make it free. We actually can't afford that. I think we just minus the cost of the Ascend and get one of these torches to consume naturally and do more damage. I don't know. It really depends on how we draw. We could be totally fine, we could get totally wrecked. The nice thing is that the units don't do an insane amount of damage. If we were playing against like Sap Seraph, we'd be in trouble. This is a pretty good event. Get you in there. Get you in there. So we'll take 10, but we'll gain a whole lot more. I think we want a torch out more. Torch, vent. Okay. So we Lady of the House. Drag. Molten Encasement. And I think we need this dragon back. Got some garbage in our deck. We need you in there. We need you in there. Are you just gonna die right away? With 22 damage, we can at least get rid of something. $26. I think we would end up killing. If we can keep you alive, that'd be 10, that'd be 40, plus the dead units, -5. Oh yeah, this guy too. There's another 10. So 5, 10. You add... So you're gonna get 6 from all this. And I think we just take the 5 damage here. I think we have to torch the backliner and just get more garbage in our deck. It's unfortunate, but don't see a way around it. Yeah. And even then, we're still taking a ton of damage on him. Once we get our molten encasements, which we did not get. Oh, we can get 1 right now, though. Take 1 pyre damage. It's not a big deal. And you just die, because you're going to die to Jackstrips. Are we going to need this molded later? I think we will. So given that we're going to need the molded later, I'm going to let this consume. Bring back the molten encasement. That keeps them alive and gives them a ton of stats. And then we get rid of all this. Okay. You're doing 60? We torch for 2 for sure. So we get you. Get you at the back here. Hit you with a Memento Mori. And then moving you up keeps them all alive, barely. But it's enough. We are going to get 1 more garbage in our deck. But now we're through the deck. We have our molten encasements. We can heal you guys. Wow, yeah, we can heal you guys to full. And as much as I want to do it on the bottom floor, I think we need to do it on the top. So we do molten encasement here. I think we do need to kill you. But a wax and spike here is like insane. Do we just like say screw the demon fiend and get a massive wax and spike? 20 damage over getting... I think this has got to be better. It's got to be better. Let's get rid of this. Huge wax and spike. Heal the whole floor. And let's blast them. We can even toss a dragon there to get even more. That's got to be best. I mean, as much as I want to prevent damage, I think that should be the only leaker we get now. Because these guys do so much damage. Alright, so we get you in there. I'm going to put you up here just to die. So that we can... We'll take 1 pyre damage. Just so that we can... Yeah, everything's fine. Get it back and play it on the middle floor is what I'm trying to say, but struggling to say. 52. That gets you at 57. It's almost enough damage. We're off by 1. So we'll just get it on you. Get more damage onto the Gilded Wing. You're going to put more garbage in our deck. There we go. And there's the Demon Fiend. Oh my gosh, we're gonna kill him right now. So we Memories of the Melted. Get you, Demon Fiend. Double Molten Encasement. That's it. So there's Corrosive Cache. Turns out having 7 turns of stealth and 500 health is enough to kill Seraph. Cool. So that is Expert Challenge number 1 for the day done. Let's get into the second one. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more of this kind of content, click that like button, subscribe, comment below, and check out my other videos. This has been Nate. You can also call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel, and I will see you in the next video.